Hi, I'm Emilia Tira from Evans Cooling Systems, and we are here with Dirk Burrowes, owner of Vitec, here in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Dirk, you have an impressive collection here. Tell us about your collection, how you started it.
Well, you know, starting a small business and raising kids, you know, I wanted to harken back to my younger years when I had an eclectic car, a Rover. So I found a car and started restoring, and the next thing you know, I had another one, and my kids got involved, and so, you know, here we are today with lots of fun, lots of cars, and Evans helping us make sure they're preserved as well.
Do you have like a car that you drive more often than others? What's your favorite car?
Well, I don't say I have a favorite car, I say I love the one I'm with. And, you know, I try to drive the majority of the cars on a regular basis, and when it's summer, of course, I'm driving a car that's at least 50 years old every day. But other times, you know, just working and understanding how they're built and being a part of the car is what drives me.
Do you still have your first car?
Well, I don't have my first car, but I have my second car. My second car really was the foundation of what drew me to the hobby. And my 20-year-old son now has that car.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And do you have this place open to public?
So we have a little place we call the showroom, and it sort of ended up being this way because I needed a place to start storing the cars. But we do have some events occasionally and invite people to see.
It takes a lot of work, obviously, to keep up with these cars. Do you have specific routine? What do you guys do to the cars to maintain them like that?
Well, I'd love to say that every car is all finished and ready to go, but every one of them needs a little maintenance, and sort of like, you know, an older parent. Now and then a little bit more time and energy needs to be put in order to make sure they're tip-top. So we've always got something to do.
We have more and more car collectors and museums using Evans. How did you hear about Evans, and what made you switch to waterless coolant?
Well, you know, it all started with having a failure in a water pump and trying to understand why I had all this rust and buildup in a car that I had restored only a few years earlier. So, you know, I was out on an event, and actually the car came back on a flatbed because I lost my water pump. So I looked into it, and I learned that, you know, really the oxygen in the water that's mixed with the ethylene glycol, or the antifreeze, was actually causing this. And the fact that the car sits around a lot and isn't heated up all the time, you know, probably played a role there too. So, you know, I've got a lot of energy and effort into these cars, and, you know, just a few dollars more, I could protect the coolant system and protect the car itself and have a better experience when I'm driving the cars. Hey, it was absolutely worth going over to.
Well, that's very nice. Do you have any final thoughts that you would like to share with everyone?
Well, you know, if you own a classic or you're restoring a classic, you know that you're putting a lot of money and time and effort into it. So why not take that extra step the way you do with oil and other synthetic products, and use a waterless product? It's going to keep the engine from rusting. It's going to keep the car from overheating, which is a common problem with older cars. So it's just the right next step for your baby.
Thank you so much for having us and for trusting Evans waterless coolant with your cars.
Very
Thank
good.
You.